Hello. Mic working?
Yep. All good, my side.
So I think I'll start in about 7 minutes.
Okay, I'm all set. You can hear me right, SJ?
Yeah. I need to set up the stream, the voice widget thing for Discord. Dude, I really did like the entire overlay. Did you see it? Well, sort of redid it all.
You're still a work in progress. Just let my colleagues know that I've started the stuff for today.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey!
Yo, what's good?
All's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is that you still Mia?
Let's choose on the BRB.
I gotcha. So how have you been, Ninja? It's been a while since we last spoke.
Good. Just had chaotic week at work, but all's good otherwise. Been making personal bests on my PPT sprints.
Hmm.
Also been working with cell chains, so doing pretty well.
I'm slowly getting to that as well.
Yeah.
Finally close to 10 plus per chain, so it's about a 6 or 7 per.
Not bad at all.
Oops, that's honest.
Yeah. So stream's already on. We just have to wait for people.
Shit, is that you? Oh, no. That's you. Dude, I almost went off AG the other day. Not even gonna lie. Like, she favorited like 15 of my tweets back to back.
Gee.
And I was just like, Niji, what are you doing? Because, like, I was sitting at work, and sure enough, my phone just goes consistent buzz. And I'm like, oh no.
Gee. Yeah, we did. Okay. Seems like we're all set for preparations. On my end, at least.
Yep, I got Puyo. Excuse me. I got Puyo stuff. I'm ready to roll.
See ya. Bit of a chatty chat room today. Not much has been said. But on Discord, there's been a bit of a discussion.
In which change?
In general, it's kind of like general discussions. Nothing really tournament oriented yet. We hope.
Cusp. We actually had a pretty good turnout this time. 34? 35?
So far, we've got 22, 21 users in both the chats for the POBS, which is pretty good turnout early. Decent turnout for this month's Monthlies. Still got to wait for latecomers to come in.
True. If anything, yo, so what about that Puyo Puyo Tetris hype though?
We're actually talking about that in like 3 or so minutes.
Oh, cool. I'll save off my for it because I lost everything when I found out about it. I'm like, please come in heaven, make Lemurs sound like a guy. I heard they made Sig sound like, and it only makes my expectations that much higher. I'm like, if you can turn the bug kid into like suave sound motherfucker, what will you do with the candy, man?
Wait, guys, we're supposed to start right now, but I really need to pee.
Go quickly, S2.
We believe in you, S2. We'll spend an hour on the toilet. It's where Mike was getting whispered to the toilet. We would hear Puyo Quest music from the bathroom.
I don't think he's that predictable. Come on.
I mean, he is S2.
Well, at least there's like auto quest and so forth, so.
True. Or if anything, he could take the Chronicles in.
Okay, let's start. Did the tweet go out?
Yeah, it did. It went out a minute ago. So I'm just going to retweet it from my own.
Okay, let's start. Alright, so welcome to the stream, everyone. So today we have our February recurring, how do you call this? Whatever, it's our monthly tournament.
Monthlies.
What?
Monthly casual tournament.
Yeah, our monthly
Oh, don't
casual
say casual.
tournaments. Sorry, like I'm just like kind of distracted. Anyways, today we have a tournament, but before we start, I want to talk about, you know what? Puyo Tetris! It's coming out soon, at some point.
Yeah, they keep pushing it back.
Well, they haven't pushed it back. It's just that they were just really vague. First it said spring 2017, and then it said 2017 in like some random stream. But I mean, I wouldn't take that as like super official. So
Well,
probably
it's
spring
like,
2017. Hey, don't spread
it's like-
misinformation. Just roll with it.
True, but it's like when I saw originally, it was with those stream or the Switch's launch titles, and all of a sudden it got pushed back to like I want to say 3.3.
No,
100% sure.
Gosh, Seth, pay attention. So it's a launch title in Japan, but not in the US or Europe.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
they
makes
said
me
it's
sad.
something like May for or
Something.
spring something. Like they were very vague about it, and like I've picked up like 4 or 5 different dates from one my local site and from all the different sites that they've got as pre-orders, and it seems to fall under the spring period.
Yeah, sometime during spring, so just focus on that, I guess. Anyways, so we have some other stuff to talk about. So I think during December I wanted to do an art contest, but that kind of failed miserably because I guess no one likes me. But one person did submit their art. It was Ocean Prince from Discord. Yeah, he's the winner. So on stream you should see his art. He drew a Christmas themed Puyo drawing. Really nice. I like him. He's practicing Puyo really hard lately. Anyways, if you want to follow him, his Twitter handle is KirbyCombo35, and he does play Puyo every now and then in like other fighting games. So you can follow him at Twitch at MarioFan2439. Anyways, so the prize for this art contest was a $20 gift card. So congratulations, Ocean Prince. Yeah, clapping emoji. Exciting. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, like we were talking about, Puyo Tetris is coming out in the spring.
Yeah,
In English.
WizKids. Mason seems to be the most common date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somewhere around early May-ish side was the common date.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going back and forth between like what they said, what May 31st or April 31st, and then May.
Yeah, like
who knows?
it's end of April or early May.
Well,
The date that I picked up was the 28th of April, and then they shifted it back to like the 31st of May for like temporary reasons. So we can expect it somewhere around April, May-ish side.
I mean, it's coming. Can't back out now, or else I'll destroy them. So, anyways, as you can see on the stream, we got like those stock photos from Amazon. Wow, it's all in English. Wow, in English, and in English voices. We'll just say this now. It's been confirmed that there will not be Japanese voiceovers or dual audio. So, I mean, it's better than nothing.
There we go with the Martin number 9 quote.
Dude,
every time.
It's so true though. Like I'm going on Twitter and these people are like, F you Sega, where's our Japanese voiceovers? I'm like, dude, you haven't even heard how bad or good the English voiceovers are. All you've heard are these like really low quality like clips from people who went to the Nintendo Switch event. Like,
I mean, to be fair though, we do have some English voiceover in Fever. You know, while I'm a fan of Talk to the Hand, I'm not sure how I can handle Cutie being in that many times when you play.
Your mic is really bad right now.
Is-
Yeah, it is. It sounds like you're maxing out or something. It's like all crackly.
Alright, how about now?
I guess they're about to go fix it, right? Hello?
Yeah, how about now?
No. Still pretty bad, but I think we'll just deal with it. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? So really interesting, but so you can actually play Puyo Puyo Tetris at the Nintendo Switch events that are happening like the next few months. So they'll be going to like Chicago. Like no, the next stop is Washington DC. Sometime early in like next week. Washington DC, then Chicago, and then they'll have more events in Los Angeles. And then you can also play the Nintendo Switch at PAX East. And the cool thing about the PAX, the Puyo Tetris events, is that they actually have tournaments for it. So I think a couple weeks ago at PAX. Whoa, shit. Oh, whoa. Here you go. So at PAX South a couple weeks ago, there was actually a Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament. It was pretty cool to watch. It made me feel like I should have went there and just destroyed everyone, but it seems really fun. If you're going to PAX, you should definitely hit up the Puyo Tetris setups there and play and have fun. You meet new rivals. Play Puyo. Watch me be jealous because I'm stuck at home. I'm so sad.
Yeah. So,
Awkward
I think-
silence. What? What?
I think Gecko JSC says, I'm going to a Switch event in UK next week, but I don't think Pierre will be there.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's up with this UK Nintendo Switch events, but oh well. We'll pray for you that Puyo's there. Alternatively, you could just like whip out your PS4, right? Super portable. Steal a TV and just start playing, right? You got this. Show
Or
what
you-
a real
one
Puyo player
guy.
is like.
You could be that one guy on the side and bring out a PS Vita and have Puyo Tetris with you and just be like, ho ho, little gaming on already, guys. What's up?
Actually, you know what I did at Fan Jam? Like, I think most of the TVs in the main room were being hogged by like, other Sega games. Like some of them weren't even being played. So you know what I did? I just like unplugged their stuff without asking, and just plugged my stuff in. And what do you know? I got to play Puyo Tetris with Aaron Weber. That was great, right? See, you just have to be really forceful and demanding and don't pay any attention to the rules, and you'll get what you want. Don't say that advice came from me though.
Yeah, don't talk.
That's all hush hush.
We encourage friendly gaming experiences.
Anyway, so
Friendly competitive gaming experience.
anyway, so Puyo Puyo Tetris is already out on PS4 in Japan if you want to play that, or you just hate English voices for some reason. Like you just hate the sound of English, the sound of everyday speech. I don't know. You do you. But I do have the Japanese version of Puyo Tetris on me right now. So before the tournament starts, I'll play that and just show you guys all the different game modes. So
I
here's
wish I was close to my PS4.
So here's the main menu with all this text in Japanese that I don't think I can read. But here, I'll go beat up some computer opponents, right? So here you have versus mode where you just play against, like you could choose to be only Puyo or only Tetris the whole match. What doesn't sound like a good idea, Gecko? Forcefully pulling out your own setup? It'll be fine. I mean, if it's something you're not allowed to do, then they'll just tell you no. Oh wow, I can't really play with this input delay. I'm like not playing directly from my my monitor, so it's okay. I could do this.
What you could do is say that you're like a news team, or like come up with like a fake rail. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reporting for Fox 5 News. This is my personal setup.
You know, at conventions they have press passes, so they'll know if you're lying.
I lost my press pass. You know what? We might as well.
Wow, super interesting. Wow, I killed them in Puyo. Wow.
So while S2 is dominating, usually does. What are you?
Oh no, I misdropped. I hate this. Okay, we'll show a different game mode now. So there's also this crazy mix mode where Puyo and Tetris are on the same field. That's really cool. Are AI difficulties based off the character you're playing against? Yeah, they are, but if you just hold L1 when you choose your character, you can enable the hardest AI. Why would you be fighting against anything else, right? Go big or go home! Oh, wow! So the thing about mixed mode is that you don't have to chain everything all together like in one go. You can keep pressing, like placing your pieces, and they'll continue your chain. Like the chain is on a timer. So if you've ever played active mode from Puyo 20th Anniversary, or maybe you think about like Panel to Pawn, right? You've played that before, right? You guys are normal gamers, puzzle gamers. As long as you spam your pieces fast enough, your chain will keep going, and then you'll just do like ridiculous damage. But the cool thing about this mode is that your Tetris pieces go underneath your Puyo pieces, so you can do some really interesting chains if you know how to calculate the height difference in like your head. I don't, because I'm pretty stupid, but maybe you have hidden talents. Yo, Shiro! What's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Next up is... Hey, are you guys live?
Yeah. I just don't know
Hey.
what to say at the moment.
Hey, your mic is like super bad still. What are you using to
Yeah.
speak into? Don't you
I
have like...
mean, I let my roommate borrow my mic, and I think he busted it.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I got it and like a clip in the cord. And I'm just, dude,
Is he gonna pay for it?
who knows? But I think I will probably just support you guys with it and off here so you don't have to listen to the crackle. But I will talk to you guys next time. Guys, good luck if you're playing. And yeah, maybe I'll see you on my stream later tonight.
I didn't really hear anything you said, but I know it was heartfelt.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
But poor guy.
So as he's... Well, what I just did on the stream was, I set off a Tetris right as the board was swapping. So what actually happens is that your damage transfers over to the other game field, so you can hit like your opponent before they're prepared for it. So that's a really cool strategy you can pull off in swap mode. But usually it gets super broken if you're actually good at Tetris, which I'm not. I wish I was good at Tetris, but my fingers just can't handle it. I'm old. Like 22 years old.
How's your sprinting doing?
Still never got any faster. I'm just too lazy.
I recently just got a PD like earlier today. Like trim power like 1 second or something like that. Some minute number, I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting better. So slow.
Okay. So the next one is party mode. I don't really like party mode though. Do I have to show this? Let's just pretend it was never there. Okay. Let's see Big Bang. Wow. So Big Bang mode is pretty cool. It's kind of like a fever mode, but now you have a fever mode for Tetris, where they I don't know if I can handle this with input delay, but I'll see. But basically, either you just set off really like pre-made Puyo chains as high and fast as you can. You also just play Tetris really fast. So for Tetris, the trick is that you have to know all the rotation tricks in like your finesse. So like placing your pieces with the fewest amount of button presses possible, or tapping really fast. So it's a test of skill in that aspect. But I'm an old person and I can't press fast.
Some interesting Puyo stuff that happened today. Some new goodies. The Puyo stuff that happened today.
Oh, what about it? Oh yeah, the official Puyo Twitter is asking people to post their fan art, right? So look, these spins are super crazy and they don't make any sense at all. But that's Tetris for you. You just have to look it up. So, yeah, these Tetris games, licensed by the Tetris company, are a lot different from whatever you see on GDQ. So, there's very subtle things about the rotation system that you have to learn in order to play well. Wow, I didn't kill him! I give up. I give up. I give up.
Whoops.
Oh, so another thing that was confirmed recently is that you can actually play online with players around the world. Like, it's not the server isn't like region locked or anything. So next week, I think on Thursday, Puyo Tetris is actually releasing in Taiwan and South Korea. So if you have Puyo Tetris right now and you want to level up on rank, there's definitely going to be an influx of new people to fight next week. So get ready. Puyo's about to become an international brand, so level up your skills. It'll be totally worth it.
Full on esports.
Yeah, esports. You saw Kiyobi's tweet how so Kiyobi is a Puyo Tetris player that lives in SoCal, and he works for Level Up Live, just like helping them run their streams. And they're actually thinking maybe small possibility that they might have like some Puyo Tetris matches over there. So I really hope that due to FGC or whoever, that Puyo Tetris could really start making it big. And maybe it could be like a side tournament at EVO. That would be the coolest thing ever. I mean, Catherine is another puzzles game that's really popular in the West, and that's had like super legit side tourney status at EVO too. So hope the same can happen for our community. That would be cool. Shiro Brawl says he's ready to face the world. I'm not. I'm getting killed by school. Why is college so hard? Anyways, I lost my 999 rating. It was a really terrible day. Do you ever have moments where you realize that you're just an uninteresting person with nothing interesting to say to keep the show going? Part of my heart just wants to be like, okay, when are the fights starting? Hey, is everything on Puyo Versus going okay?
Yeah. We've got people coming in, 17 people in the advanced expert and 12 people in the novice intermediate. Brackets seem to be fun. Chat seems to be fun. Everything's fun. Oh.
So I'm playing a replay from Amamiya right now, and can you believe he can go this fast with the default setup and like no tapping? I don't really believe it. Do you buy a PS4 or Switch to play this game? Well, if you're interested in Puyo Tetris as more to play with like your friends, then I guess I would say buy for PS4 because South Korea and Taiwan aren't getting Switch versions just yet because, you know, the Nintendo Switch hasn't been confirmed for there. So for now, most of the players will be on PS4 if you care about rank. But if you just want to play with your friends, I guess get the Nintendo Switch. So the tournament should be starting in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll play as you place for you guys to enjoy while we go set up the rest of the tournament, okay?
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。ターンオーバー。ティースピンバースト。テトリス。やっホールド。スピニング。スピニング。ロックダウン。ロックダウン。ティースピンバーテトリス。挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。 目覚めよ眠る星ビビってきたウィスラーヘンビー眠る星うるさまよタンジェントテクトニック眠る星ビビってきたうるさまよ眠る星ビビってきたテクトニックテトリス完成ウィスラーヘンビービビってきたテトリス完成ウィスラーヘンビー目覚めよ眠る星テクトニックタンジェント目覚めよビビってきたインテグレウルサマヨル目覚めよフォッサテグレテトリスイカだよタンジェント眠る星そんな完璧ですインテグレテトリス完成テトリスいっちゃうよテトリス完成ターミネーションサインフォッサコサインフォッサ溶けたビビフォッサコサインフォッサフォッサテトリスいっちゃうよテトリスいっちゃうよウルサマヨルフォッサテクトニックターミネーション目覚めよテトリス完成眠る星フォッサジェンタテクトニック目覚めよターミネーションコサインテトリス完成フォッササインテトリスいっちゃうよフォッサタンサテクトニックテトリスいっちゃうよフォッサテクトニックディテクション
Hey guys, just an update. We're still trying to figure out the registration for the tournament today. There's a bunch of people who didn't show up. Traders. Well, we're still sorting that out. So, just entertain yourself with this for a little while longer, okay? Hey, if you're gonna sign up for a tournament, you should show up. You know.
Or if you're going to know that you're not going to be able to make it, just deregister during those times. I don't know, Shiro. Like, people like sign up and then they don't join, but you can also sign out once you've signed up. So it just makes the tournament organizers' life a lot easier when you sign out after if you know you can't make it.
そんな二人でいれば最強なんだよ。
Hey, so it looks like the intermediate bracket's about to start for our tournament. So let's spectate them for a little bit. And then the other brackets should get going too. So enough of this game.
Is say intermediate, correct?
Yep.
Good, good. I'm just busy sorting out my tabs. Okay, so intermediate pool. Who are
So
we
let's
watching?
watch Carrot. Carrot's cool. Coolest.
レント
You ready, Ninja?
Yep.
Okay.
レントクランスソルフェージュリーゴクレランスポポイランスやめてー
So to anyone watching the stream, oh, why is this audio so loud? I'll fix this. So a weird thing about Puyo Versus is that when you spectate a match, the RNG seed for like the pieces doesn't really update properly. So it looks kind of funky and it doesn't really match what the players are actually doing. But that's just for the first round. Once it starts the next round, it'll look okay. So don't think it's the end of the world. It's not.
クランス
My computer isn't like exploding or anything.
Zetsu's stairs was kind of like a rush there.
いや
Very interesting rush.
負けちゃったわね大勝利
My audio is a bit loud.
Hey, does the audio balance seem okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I sent out a reminder tweet for the tournament. Just saying that, hey, we are live with the tournament.
レント
Maybe boost Ninja a little bit? Okay.
アイスストームダイヤクラウドレントジュゲムレントいやーいやー負けちゃったわね
Oh, so it looks like the novice bracket is down to 3 players. Because people just didn't show up. Yeah. Oh?
レント
Always the same type of stairs. Very weird GTR setup from Carrot.
Yeah, that doesn't... No, that's not gonna work. Those reds don't connect. Oh, well, you kind of blew it up there anyways.
レントクランスソルフェージュリーボいやーいやー負けちゃったわね大勝利 レントファイヤーアイスストーム
Nice harassment from Zetsu. That really disables Carrot. Oh. So in the chat window they say, senpai's here. There's nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. We're just here to support you.
Huh? Oh, we're talking about in-game chat?
Yeah,
Who's Senpai? What?
I don't know.
負けちゃったわね。大勝利。
Oh, look, some of the advanced or the expert bracket matches are starting. Hey, let's go watch those. Maybe take a little bit of pressure off of Carrot. Okay, so let's watch. Ooh, mid-level guy versus Jet Set. Jet Set's really cool. Forgot how he played though. There's too many people to keep track of in their playstyles.
And they change month to month.
Yeah. But I really like the French players because they actually practice like a lot. So you should see something very interesting. I don't think the mid-level god plays all the time. He's usually busy with work or something.
I'm just waiting for replay to refresh here my side.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, who? Oh, it's you, John.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, I should probably introduce myself since I don't come on stream too often. I'm John from Puyo Nexus, admin guy, whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna be spectating with y'all.
Okay, guys, cross your fingers. I have to add a browser source to OBS, but it usually crashes when I do that. Holy crap, it didn't crash! Okay, we're good now.
GG's.
I have no idea why OBS does that, but...
I like the tail that Jesset has.
Oh yeah, that was pretty smart.
Very clever.
I don't really know what a real name for those are, but I just call them like stair-type tails.
I've been practicing those today. They're actually very interesting.
I mean, they're easy to make, like, to visualize, I would say. Just because it's just stairs, but like it's going in reverse, you know, from the wall instead of towards it. And since the stairs already has like a huge height difference built into the shape, you don't really have to worry about them conflicting usually. Oh? Wow, Jetset actually managed to pull this, I think it's only an 8 though, so that's not strong enough.
He turned the chain around for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Oh, so Jetset's going for GTR and like a flat stacking tail. That would be really stable. Whereas the mid-level guy, I think he's about to start harassing. He's just like, his chain isn't really together in terms of like the trigger. So he's about to start, he might. Oh, one chain, two chains, two chains, two chain. Oh, okay, so he completed the trigger with that one red at the top. He used the garbage really cleverly because, you know, two reds can't connect together, but you have a garbage in between. Oh, that was a very interesting, that was a really interesting, like, harassment, but, oh, cool. Oh no, look at those blues! Oh, wow.
Oh,
Let's see if Jetset notices this. Oh, he didn't notice.
No.
Wait, what?
Oh dear.
That's too bad.
当然の結果ですわ
Read quite nicely. This is going for a full game.
レージブラームコルト
Huh?
リシャ
Not
ージ
enough.
ブーダルティシエルアークシエル
If Justin wanted to beat that, he basically needed like,
アーク
what, 7?
Mm. Opening up with the GTR.
I feel like they're both going for more chaining focused setups. I haven't seen any like really aggressive harassments from either player just yet. Oh, okay. That's a decent poke. Oh wow. The middle of the guy's pretty sealed off right now. Oh, but
Not really.
Jets, yeah, he just dug it out, and then Jetson didn't really have anything to defend against that. Oh, why is the middle of the guy going for that risky transition?
Oh,
That's like, okay, that works, but he needs a red.
yeah.
Oh, he got it! He got it! So that's like, I think that's like a 12. And Jetson, he's just really far behind. I don't think he can catch up to this. He has to go for the risk, right? Oh, but he's got too many
Oh,
greens.
no.
That was very unlucky, but
そんな甘くないね当然の結果ですわ
he should have tried to stop the mid-level guy better by playing more aggressive.
It's not very often that you see an L-shaped start like what's happening with Jetset right now.
Yeah, so I guess he didn't really want to go for the GTR in that case. So he just cut it short with an L shape and like wasted the blue Puyo in the bottom left. You see? I do that sometimes when like you're just getting really crappy colors. Oh, look at the Hellfire. Oh wow.
Very, very lucky.
ブラーム
A lot of harassment going on.
Yeah. So yeah, the mid-level guy, his harassment keeps ending up being like one step higher than Jetset's.
シャージブーダルティ
And the way chain powers work in this game, like, if you can't, you have to beat a 3-chain with a 3-chain. Like, because the powers rise exponentially, sort of. Oh, whoa, he countered just like barely. That was enough to just completely seal the middle of the guy off. That's really impressive.
Very well done.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I don't really like making GTR like that. See how the
Very
greens
risky.
could have conflicted if you hadn't placed, if you tried to do like a normal sandwich. I feel like when you do GTR, you should stack up higher in your first and second columns, just to use space more efficiently. Oh, that's really powerful.
Nice
Okay.
killer art, but a full chain coming back.
Yeah, so the middle guy got his full chain triggered. Oh, why is Jetson trying to go with the greens? I don't understand.
Oh, look,
Oh, but that's not strong enough.
reacting.
I don't think this is strong enough. Wow, it actually... Wow, just barely.
Barely.
Yeah,
He's
but
got nothing to react with.
yeah, he's super far behind. He can't catch up to a 7. That's not happening.
Nope.
そんな甘くないね当然の結果ですわ
I like the nice 3-column tail from Jetset, but he doesn't have any harassments prepared to defend against that. Oh, yeah, he's sealed off. He can't dig this in time. He might not be able to. Well, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
he might actually break it.
Oh no, not fast enough. He got locked into the animation. That was really good on the middle of a guy's part on just finishing him off before he could dig completely. I feel like in this game, if you're smart at digging, there technically isn't any unsurvivable situations. It's just about whether your opponent's taking their chance to like finish you off. So
Very
if they're giving you a
awkward coloring
chance,
from-
don't let it go.
There's a very awkward coloring from Jet Set, which doesn't really work. He might actually use that as a harassment.
I feel like if the mid-level guy had noticed that the Jet Set just completely just messed up his transition, he could have just won by sending off his chain, which he is doing now. But it could have been finished earlier. Oh, what? Well, that's interesting.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
当然の結果ですわ
What are you doing, Jet Set?
Hmm.
Very weird. He's
Oh,
made
what?
a
What kind of-
transition, but
Is he trying? Oh, is this like a fake GTR where it's actually coming from the right side and going to the left?
he reversed the chain, yes, but I'm not understanding why.
I don't know why either. I can understand it if you're very well aware of your opponent's observational ability to know that you're tricking them, but also like you have to build it cleanly too, you know, so you actually have a sizable chain.
Hmm.
He's just really far behind.
当然の結果ですわ
Going for that 103 sandwich.
Wow, that thorn just like canceled all the garbage. Wow, the mid-level guy's on fire today.
Hmm.
It's like, look at that. Poke, 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 poke.
Oh, oh, hellfire.
Oh, I feel like that was a bad decision on the mid-level guy's part. Jet Set was about the same in terms of chain links with him, so this is going to counter.
And it's
Actually,
good
counter a
response.
lot. It's like it's an 8.
It is an 8.
Oh, no way to survive that.
Nice response. Very keen.
ごめんなさいよ
Hmm.
Stairs from Jet Set.
No, it's a sandwich, but he did that transition really weirdly with the reds, you see? He didn't really think it through, so now he had to waste a lot of Puyo. Whereas the mid-level guy, he's already trying... Wow, is he like styling or something? That trigger is not there. I guess he's... Oh, what? Harassment? He doesn't really need to though. I feel like the harassment was excessive. If he wanted to set off,
Yeah.
force Jet Set to set off his chain, he could have accomplished that with like a much smaller attack. Now he's gonna have to hope his power at the end is gonna
リシャージ
work.
ブーダルティシエルアークシエル
Oh,
シエル
wow, wow.
そんな
That was a really huge simultaneous clear. So, for anyone who doesn't know how the chaining mechanics in Puyo works, if you pop more than 4 Puyo at the same time, you get a damage bonus. But you also get an even bigger damage bonus if you pop multiple colors, like different ones, at the same time too. So if you're gonna go for a quick or powerful attack, you should aim to have multiple colors clearing at the same time. Okay, how about... Oh, you know, I haven't seen Boardman fight an attorney very often. Let's watch him. So
Okay.
he's playing in the advanced bracket, I think.
Yeah. Last time he couldn't make it, and he apologized to me before the match. I said, okay,
Wow,
So
a
he's-
reasonable person. Wow. I love him so much just from that. Actually telling you he can't show up.
So
It's
he
like
tells
real
me he
honor.
can't show up. And then for my birthday, he's like, "Oh yeah, I still owe you a pyramid." I'm like,
Oh, okay.
okay."
Wanna die? That's how you were like, right?
I just said thanks because
Oh.
had a very very busy week that week, and
It's okay,
was a
I
heavy week this
understand.
week. But yeah, hope to battle him sometime later.
Wow. He's actually digging through that garbage really well, Boardman.
Nice response.
Zeph like totally missed his chance to finish him off. Because Boardman was actually really struggling up there, but Zeph, he just didn't go fast enough. He didn't capitalize on his space advantage.
Mm.
Oh, I feel like Boardman thought that was going to chain like a 3, but he didn't calculate for the height difference that occurs when you clear garbage.
Mm.
I feel like that's one of the hardest things to learn in this game, like chaining with garbage.
Chaining around garbage, more likely.
Yeah, like usually your mindset is to chain around it, but you can actually use it to adjust the height differences in like your tails and stuff. If you can do that, that's like super amazing. Not that many players are good at it because it basically just takes like tons of experience to see how the Puyo will fall.
Okay, startup.
Okay, let's see if these players know how to start with an all clear. So when in Puyo Puyo 2, an all clear gives you a bonus on your next chain where you instantly send 1 rock of garbage, so 5 lines. So that's like basically an instant harassment. If you could use that to hit your opponent while they don't have their trigger accessible, then you can really disable them. It seems like in this match though, Boardman, he tried to like I don't know, harass Zeph, but Zeph he countered the all clear with his own all clear, and then he built a better like base chain to fight with. Boardman didn't have much in terms of like an actual chain that round. That's really weird. Why didn't Boardman go all the way to the wall for this transition? Guess he's not too confident yet in making the transition. Whereas Zeph, he doesn't have a transition at all yet. I'm not sure how he's gonna do it. Oh, his chain. Wait, no. It's going from the yellows to the greens, right? On the right side? Oh no! Wait. Wow.
Nice harass. It worked in his favor though. Like he had like a harass column that he could use, and that sometimes works. Like if your opponent is caught off guard and doesn't know that you're building towards that, then they're like, oh, they're busy building a main chain, and sometimes it's all about the mental play.
Yeah.
Seeing some GTR on the right there.
On the right? Yeah. I think that's
You don't see
one
that
of
always.
Yeah, I think it's better to know how to do GTR on the right side. Sometimes I do it when I'm like screwing up, but in some games it's better to build your transition on the right side because in some Puyo games it's set to have the first garbage fall in the leftmost column. So sometimes players can just snipe you with the smallest one chain, and that could still actually wreck you if you're not careful. Boardman's GTR is kind of shaky though, like the way he has like yellows there in the 4th column. I'm really not sure he knew, like he was thinking ahead of how it was going to work. And look, see now the reds in column 6 and column 3 are kind of interfering. So now he had to waste all those Puyo to build around it and avoid the color conflict. That's not really that
Still got
great.
a lot of other conflicts.
Oh, but look, Oh, Zeph couldn't get his yellow in time. His chain was actually like significantly bigger.
実力が違うよ。
Interesting. Not sure what's going on there, but
Hey, do you want to watch a different match now? Let's see,
Sure.
who else is playing? How about... Oh, Prong versus WizKid.
そんな。
on that. Okay, got it. So
I don't really
the
like how...
last time,
What? What were you saying?
the last time that that WizKid played, he was in the finals, but he struggled in the semi-finals, but he struggled against Felix because being very hasty. So let's see if he learned from that.
You know, it seems like it's a Prong. His training's kind of shaky, but I think he actually consciously realizes that he could win a lot of matches by just like harassing like crazy. Because that's what he told me he was doing on Puyo Chronicle. Just like
Wiz could
setting off
also put
hellfires and hoping for the best. Good
This
thing.
could also put an unsafe transition, which
Yeah.
gave a good window for that.
Thankfully, it seems like this round, WizKid was smart enough to just set off his chain.
どうしたかい。
So, tanking the harassments. Because, you know, if you're harassed and have nothing left, you're just open.
集まれ。
Very weird poke from WizKid.
集まれ。破顔賞。
He's been trying to learn how to do hellfires.
集まれ。
Seems not to be working yet.
I think WizKid's mistake in that round was that poking that early in the match, like wasting resources, like popping any Puyo that early, it really sets you behind a lot. It opens you up for rushes. Especially if you're doing a form like stairs where you can't easily add onto it until you make the transition. So it'll be very... Stairs is just really easy to rush if you're like in the wrong moments. Like here, WizKid doesn't have a transition at all yet. I'm not sure how he's gonna make it either. He needs like a lot of blues. Okay.
So it just
He got it together there. Oh, but it looks like that Prong's kind of behind in terms of chain length. Like, significantly behind. I think WizKid has like 10 right now.
テクトニック。
That
Oh,
would
it's
be-
all going off.
テラションス。うるさい。精神一体。
Oh, I like the Prong's Tanaka special tail though. It seemed like he had the right idea in mind, but he just didn't offset those blue Puyo correctly. It could have connected.
Wiz is a very keen stairs player, and he's very specialized in stairs. He recently learned GTR in a battle against me, so yeah, blame me for the whole GTR thing.
Of course, GTR is one of the most versatile transitions. It's definitely a very useful pattern.
It's also the easiest way to turn a corner.
Yeah. It's really low and flat.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's
have a lot of
cut.
color conflicts either. Oh, that cut though.
The only thing I find difficult with GTR is managing the colors, especially after the transition.
Yeah, the thing about GTR is, because it's so low and flat, it doesn't actually use up a lot of like vertical space. So if you want to maximize your chain length, you actually don't have to. Well, basically you just have to take the risk to keep building on top of it. So it's very important that you keep an eye on your opponents to know whether it's safe or not to keep building on top.
Very
Okay, I
unsafe
don't really like
GTR.
how WizKid had to do like 3 Puyo, red Puyo in the second column. Did you see that? Oh, but that rush worked out anyways.
Very well done.
these kids aren't even fighting like long chains. Just like rushing each other over and over.
Gotta be confident in your abilities to do that.
Oh, rush again. Oh, I feel like WizKid shouldn't have placed the yellow in column 3. He should have tanked the garbage differently. So yeah, that's like a lot of digging he has to do, and oh, that's gonna seal him. That sucks.
Doing stairs again.
Oh, what?
And a
Uh-oh.
waste
Does that
of
like the miss?
resource.
Oh no, it's all clear. And look, it's our
Nice.
prompt transition. It's not even complete. He needed those blues now instead of then. Oh, that sucks.
Clear kid.
Oh, another all clear. What the
Oh,
heck?
yes, start.
Wow.
So I think Kernan went really hardcore about like improving the all clear starts in this game, because I think I distinctly remember people being like, hey, we don't really get all clears very often. So it's like, okay, let me adjust this RNG so you have all clears all the time.
It's even better because it actually went both ways. At one point, we got all clears almost every other match,
Yeah.
and we had to tone it back down.
But hey, I'm okay with that. You don't really get a lot of chances to practice all clear starts.
They definitely put the pressure on.
Yeah, like having to read your opponent like second, because usually like in a normal match, I'm not really looking at my opponent the whole entire time. Usually at really critical points are like I know I'm weak, so if I get hit then I'll die. But when all clear starts happens, you really have to pay attention. There's no other way to survive.
I wasn't really sure what Zaprong was doing with those vertical chains, but it looks like it was just up her ass. Unfortunately, it didn't work out too well.
Dude, look, Zaprong, he has like 4 different colors on top of the transition. That wasn't gonna like work out very quickly. He sacrificed too much in like whatever harass he was doing. Okay, next match. Who's still playing?
I see Keiko still playing against
Keiko?
the Nerd Boy.
Let's take a look at that.
It looks like the expert pool is about to move into round 2.
Oh, say what?
It looks like the expert pool is about to move into round 2 as soon as we record these scores for Zaprong and Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I haven't actually seen Nerd Boy play very often, but he's doing really well against Keiko. I think the extent of Keiko's Puyo practice has been against Tetris lately, so I wonder if she's used to this right now. Well, she built around the garbage decently. Oh. Well, since Nerd Boy was spending so much in pokes, he's just very far behind. Can't beat this. Wait, what? I feel like if Nerd Boy had placed the Puyo a lot differently, then he could have scraped some things together. Like, mathematically speaking, there was enough there. Oh? What kind of transition is that from Nerd Boy? Keiko's transition, that's pretty shaky. How is she gonna get... I feel like those yellows will either cut... Like, she needs the yellow in column 5. Do you see that? Or no.
And the rush
No, the
doesn't
idea
work.
is for the yellows in column 6 to come down. So yeah, that would actually work, but she wasn't ready for that rush. I guess she's just not used to that form. Look at Nerd Boy's blues in column 4. That prevents the reds from connecting properly, actually, so his chain's a lot smaller than what Keiko will be thinking it is. I'm not sure if her observational skills are enough to see that. Oh, she just rushed! That's good.
And it worked.
I don't know if she consciously saw that cut or not, but when you see weaknesses like that, when people just like royally mess up the middle of their chain, so they just cut off like 4 links that could have been there, that's when you know you should rush.
It looks like it was unintentional, but still, it was very good timing for what it's worth.
Okay, next up. Oh yeah, the expert pool, right? Who do you want to watch? Oh, Hiku! Oh, I love him! Favorite French guy. Let's watch him fight Frank. I'm not really sure I understand Frank's playstyle yet. Whenever I look at it, it just seems really messy, but it's also really fast, and sometimes it works out and makes 10 chains. So, I don't know. It's interesting, I guess, and kind of hard to follow. Whereas Hiku, yeah, I don't know what that was supposed to be other than a rush. When you have really flat, like submarine stuff like that, it's very easy to accidentally make it so that you can't really chain further. Either it powers or it stops.
Keiko said she had a massive facepalm moment.
A massive facepalm moment? About what?
Probably the last round.
Oh, it's okay. That happens to me all the time. I was like, could have won this, but I didn't. Oh, whoops. Or like, I could have won this like more efficiently, but I didn't. It happens all the time, so don't worry about it. Reading chains perfectly in this game is just way harder than what people think.
Very nice response from Hiku.
Yeah, that's a nice chain. Lots of power. Frank, he would have need like a 6 chain to beat that, so that wasn't happening. Oh, why did I put it there? Yeah, that's the Puyo life for you. Always questioning your life decisions. Okay, what's Hiku doing? Is that like another rush? Oh, but it seemed like Frank did his rush game first. Wow, okay. Hiku, the way the garbage fell there, that disabled him pretty well. So I don't think he can... He might be able to dig something, but that won't be bigger than whatever Frank has. If Frank can set it off. Wow, Frank got like no blues. Yeah, he needed the blues for the full chain, not the reds. That sucked.
Very, very close. He got the blue like right on the last moment, but didn't use it correctly.
Okay, I'm not sure what Hiku is doing with these chains. I think he's trying to build Yayoi. Oh, there you go, it happened. Yeah, so I think I read in an interview that the French players really love how like Tom, the Japanese player, one of his favorite forms is Yayoi. So like they try to learn how to build it all the time too. I've been trying to learn it, but like I feel when I build Yayoi, usually I end up like splitting my Puyo too much. So it's too slow to be worth it. So I don't know, I haven't really thought through the build order well enough yet.
I tried learning about Yayoi, but it's very, very difficult to learn and very interesting though.
I feel like it's not really viable in like games like Puyo vs 2 with their RNGs. Usually it's more useful in like, you know, arcade Puyo 2 where they give you tons of the same color for no reason.
Nice all clear from Hiku.
Yeah, okay. Frank can't fight back. He's just completely blocked off. Oh, that sucked.
I'm surprised he didn't start the GTR there.
Oh, yeah, sometimes... Let me think. If I was him, I would have started the GTR like a little bit earlier. Like, you don't always have to do it first, but you should do it when you have the perfect colors for it. I feel like he could have done it cleaner some other way.
Yeah, when he
But
got
this
that
works
first
too.
blue-yellow, when he got that first blue-yellow, I thought he was going to put it down over there.
Yeah, but then yeah, he was too focused on doing some sort of tail, which I guess kind of worked. It worked enough to beat Frank, at least. Usually, I don't judge it too hard when people do like suboptimal things because like, as long as it's enough to beat the other player, then it's fine.
Whatever we say.
Yeah, no, for sure. That GTR start though, that might be painful.
Well, yeah, look, dude, look, none of the reds are there.
That's
Look.
working out.
I guess so, but look, it's so messy now. And you have to count for the garbage too.
Yeah, really, it just makes it harder if you do it like that.
That was so risky on Hiku's part because like Frank was rushing. Thankfully he got the blues in time, but like I wouldn't have really recommended extending. It's not like he needed the full 7 to win. I think one of my challenges as a Puyo player is like knowing how much of your chain you actually need to win with, rather than like, you know, if there's like a huge extension you could do, you just shoot for it. Like that's not always necessary. But gauging the strength of your own chain and your opponent's, that's hard. It's easier said than done.
Frank looks to have a nice start here.
Oh, Frank is rushing. But look, that tail doesn't really work. It's gonna stop at like a 7, 6. Piku sets this off. He has the match because that tail was a lot better.
He's got a Kenny style.
Forgot what it was called, but it's close. Yeah.
So very, very good. I think that's the reason why I did Hero Advent last year, was because I wanted to learn all their style names.
It's a lot to learn, and I don't know all of it either. There's also a lot of BS ones because, you know, players get carried away and just want to make up cool names just to do it. Wow. Nice power from Frank. So Frank is kind of at like a critical point where he really needs to turn the match around or somehow. Hiku's lead is just a lot. I feel like these harassments are the best way to go, I guess. Oh, look at that! Oh, boom! Oh, wow!
Wow.
Oh, just a little bit too slow for Frank. He almost had the reds and blues there.
Something that I am not seeing from many of these players are the mental preparation side to a game. Usually I like pause and wait to think, okay, what happened the previous match?
Oh yeah, you know, sometimes I do that myself. Like, I don't really care if people are impatient and want me to start the match. Like, I'm gonna take a moment to think about why I lost. But you know, sometimes people, it's hard to, you know, sometimes you accidentally just get way too into it and you just like smash. Oh? Did Frank disconnect?
No, Hiku won.
Oh, okay.
And he's had lag as well. Frank had lag.
Okay.
So, very interesting.
How do you say this? Frank's a very emotional player. That could be a strength or a weakness. Right now it's kind of a weakness. Kind of flips out too much. But if he focuses, I think he can become a strong player. So, we'll see how things become. Anyways, next match? Who haven't we watched yet? Oh, a Gecko. Wait, he's already advanced level? What?
Yeah,
It feels like he just started playing like a couple months ago. Wow.
I played against him last month. He's okay.
Well, alright. Progressed really fast then. I mean, does he have like some other job taking up most of his time during the day? This is pretty cool.
I'm not really sure what's going on, but I admit that the dedication that gets taken for like Gecko is amazing. I mean, he wrote his own simulator and so forth. And
Yeah.
he's been practicing. So.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, Gecko. Wow. He didn't really get a launching that round, but I could see where he was going. Like, he knew to knock special. Like, he knew the cleanest way to go about things. He was just slow. With some practice, he can really become a really formidable opponent. Like he may not, maybe he doesn't like consciously think of it, but I know he has the forms in the back of his head really well. So yeah, with just a lot more practice, it's gonna be someone really strong.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I feel like chaining might actually be slightly better than weaves, but the only thing holding him back is just executing it quickly and keeping up. That transition kind of shaky. Not only did he not have any reds coming up, but he needed 2 blues in a row too.
Yeah, I would say it's an unsafe way to transition, but if your opponent's not likely to harass you, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, there's always exceptions to things like I think some players will talk about like certain GTR build orders being safer than others, but the caveat is always that like if your opponent isn't like punishing you for it, then who cares, right? Just do it. That's what I do all the time. Like I made these unsafe chains and go against my words, like whatever. I mean, did I lose because of it? Maybe like once. Well, not all the time.
There's those times where you take those risks and you regret it straight after, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
This is going to end well.
Gecko's transition? Dude, his whole chain is just really complicated. I don't know how that tail works at all. Does it? I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
No, I don't think he calculated the height differences correctly. It's more like power a little. Oh, no, never mind. Wow, that sucks. But Weave wasn't chaining too hot either, so.
Seeing some stares at Weaves.
Yeah, so. The one.
But no transition yet.
Yeah, he didn't really prioritize building the transition first, like before like the 4th and 5th column started being made. So now he has to throw down so many other pieces. Okay, look, he couldn't transition, so now he's just rushing. Oh, but Gecko needs so much more yellow. Oh, he got it. No, he caught it.
Oh no!
Wow, that's like kind of a really novice mistake, but you know what happens. Dude, that sucks.
It especially happens when you're panicking.
Yeah, that happens a lot when you panic, yeah.
It seems like Gecko's trying to build a tail with a Hellfire or something like that. Doesn't seem to work so well.
I can see how this tail is going to work, but the way he went about it was pretty suboptimal. Well, throwing down the reds and blues like that kind of cut off the tail from being like finished. So now he has to rely on the front.
Not really seeing how this is gonna work. Oh,
it works like that, yeah.
Oh, okay,
it's
that's
there.
actually pretty good.
I mean, Weave didn't have much in the first place, so. You know, I do think Gecko could win this because his chaining is a lot better, but he just needs to. I mean, at his stage of development, he's probably not thinking about like watching his opponent hardcore just yet. But if he can realize that his chain's a lot more like stabler than Weave's, then he could just get some wins by by rushing in return. But that's up to him to find out. So look, Weave, look at how the reds in column 3 and column 5 are connected. Like, the transition's not gonna work unless he messes around with it like that. So now all he has is 4 left. So this is one of the instances where I would say that Weave could, or Gecko could win if he just rushes. Like that.
That even works. Very even match.
Wow, we missed a close set of matches between mid-level guy and Shining Yoshi over in another bracket.
Oh, what was the score?
It was 10-9. It looks like mid-level guy took it.
Oh, that's cool.
この感じほらりベネフィッ
I mean, it's interesting in the sense that neither of them really practice Puyo very often.
勝利は分かってたわ
And I think Shining Yoshi's been a little bit sloppy over here because he's been playing TGM quite a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's been more interested in Tetris lately.
I like
sure
TGM, but TGM is great, but I definitely think it's a totally different type of game. It's a lot more reaction times, or at least, you know,
この感じ
hand-eye coordination sorts of things, physical. Whereas Puyo is very mental.
Yeah, that's what I really like about Puyo because it doesn't kill your wrists. That's all I really care about when it comes to video games now. It's just like, do I have a feature in this? I'm like already really old.
この感じほらり
Cause like some of the top Tetris players now, like the ones that are around like 26 years old and getting into like the professional careers, like not only do they have a hard time finding the time to play Tetris, but also like they suffer from like repetitive stress injury, you know, and that really sucks.
Gecko did a great job that match.
Yeah, he pulled ahead. I think he can take this.
He read the rush quite nasty as well. Something that we did not expect.
この感じ
Oh, that's unfortunate though. Looks like his GTR is broken.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to deal with this situation. The greens will be really problematic for him. I don't know if he knows how to fix
この
that.
感じ
He needs like to throw a green and column too for it to work. We'll see if he notices that. Oh, what? He messed up the yellows. How is this gonna work at all now? I guess it's sort of there. At the very least, it's... Oh?
Weave's harassing.
Oh man, I feel like Gecko should have tanked it by putting the blues in like column 6 or something. Now he has a lot of digging to do.
Maybe.
この感じ
Oh, he doesn't have space.
That sucks. One of the things I think is really important for dealing with harassment in terms of defense is not really knowing how to like counter it with your own chain. Like the most powerful tool is knowing how to tank the attack and still have a viable like field. Because that's the one thing that people never expect you to do.
この
They usually just assume that they like sealed you off. But if you can show them that like
この感
your
じ
chaining is just too amazing for them to like be confident in disabling you, I think that makes it like a huge mental difference in terms of like the mind game. Because like I know when I fight against the top Japanese players, I have moments where like I think I might have disabled them, but like I don't want to really feel confident that I did.
Oh. Had he had that green right then, it would have helped. Very unlucky. And I think Gecko just realized that as well.
Oh wow, didn't really have the yellows to do the GTR like that on Gecko's end. If Weave rushes him right now, he's really vulnerable.
この感じ
Okay, I guess that's not gonna happen.
Very risky GTR
Oh.
from
Yeah, from Gecko. Look,
Uh-oh.
it's not ready.
very nice rush.
こんなの違うわ
I don't know if beginner players really see that like, you know, like as a wall to like overcome. Like all the effort you put into learning how to do real chains, there's also the fact that you'll end up losing a lot of your real matches for a long time because people just rush you when you're weak, you know? Until you develop there's a pretty large gap between like starting to learn the chain and being fast enough to deal with rushes. In between, you just lose a lot.
Not only that, sometimes it's really hard to dig deep and figure out why you're losing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes you'll perceive it as, I didn't get the piece, but really it's you could have utilized what you got a little better.
It's also hard to know when you're playing slowly because like in the heat of a match, you're kind of thinking you're playing fast. But if you like watch your own replays, you'll see that you slow down in like certain places. So it's also a possibility that you just weren't playing fast enough to deal with like the rushes. Or reacting early enough.
I see Hiku versus Jet Set is going on.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's watch that one. I was going to say we could watch Shining Yoshi versus Yoshi Australia, but I don't know. Two Yoshis in one match, that's just too hard to commentate on. It's like, please choose more original names.
That's the rest from Jet Set. Not really do much with that, so Hiku's busy doing a full attack.
Just one step too short. If you had one more link, that would have overpowered.
I like it when I see like fast and mentally prepared.
Oh look, I think this is a rush from Jet Set.
It is.
Oh, wow, but Hiku tanked it really well. Look, wait, what? Why did you do that? I mean, I guess that's okay. But look, he didn't really react fast enough, so Jet Set managed to get a defense ready, even though he was behind a lot.
So it evens that.
Yeah, I just wish that Hiku would have capitalized on his, like, you know, chain link advantage earlier, before Jet Set would have gotten a chance.
Sandwich there?
Hmm.
An L shape. Okay, got a tail going.
I don't really like how Hiku was poking like that. He's so far behind
Hiku's
now.
Wasting.
Oh, I hope Hiku Hellfires her. Oh, there you go.
Harassment
That
that
was
Jet
really
Set didn't
nice.
read.
And also really
Very
risky, because Jet Set, if he had been watching properly, he would have seen that that was a harassment. And he had the res to set off his chain with. Oh
And he
wow! Look at that dig, that's
Very
really
nice.
nice. Really nice, really smart. Oh, is this enough to survive?
Nope.
Oh no, he needed like one more link.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
what is that? From Jet Set's end. Oh, he's so
Yeah.
confused. He's just gonna like poke. Okay, but
Break
Hiku's also really
fire.
weak, really weird too. Was that supposed to be like a 1-3 stairs in the middle of a board? That's like so risky and like breakable. Well, I mean, I guess it's going.
Not really.
If he just sets up the yellow, he'll finish. That's it, I think. Oh no no no! Jetset can do this if he gets a green. Oh, too slow. Just wasn't happening.
Wasn't going to happen to begin with.
I think there's one skill I haven't really worked on like at all in this game. It's when you know your opponent is playing a couple pieces ahead of you, you can actually memorize their preview window to see what you're going to get, you know? You know what I'm saying? So like if you know, since they're playing ahead of you, they gave you like the opportunity to see what's coming up. and plan your own chain better. It's just like I haven't really thought cautiously of doing that. So I think I've missed a lot of opportunities where like I could have done some crazy chain based on the pieces that were coming up, but I didn't realize it. Oh, why did Jetson go for that crazy risk? Couldn't he have set it off a different way? I think he could have. Oh, is this a harass? Somehow he could just died. I wasn't really paying attention.
Very weird. Round 3 for advanced round has started. Novice is still on. Let me just refresh here. Novice is still on round 1.
What?
Okay.
Wow. That sucks.
I don't see anything on challenge.
Is it okay?
I don't know.
Wait, no, I think somehow Butt magically merged in with the intermediate bracket. I think that's what happened.
Okay. Let me just find around. Nice defenses, but I feel like that wasn't really necessary. Jessica could have just set off the full chain and would have won with a higher guarantee. Now it's becoming like one of those struggle matches where you just shoot small chains at each other. So we'll see if... Yeah. The brackets...
What?
The brackets did merge.
Yeah, okay.
So, no fusses there.
I don't
So
really
far,
know how
very
Hiku's gonna
interesting.
extend more. Oh, what'd you say?
Very interesting struggle.
Yeah. Oh, look at that nice tail. I'm not sure if he intentionally meant that to happen. But that was really good. That's what it kind of meant by like incorporating the garbage into your chain instead of just simply thinking you have to build around it.
I've also picked up a struggle on that, like I saw in my run for Puyo 2 the other day, where I like tried working around the garbage but didn't really work.
Was it like a hellfire?
Yeah.
Wow, so
That-
big and okay.
Yep.
Well, it's going to
That's-
work because Hiku's transition was so weak. Look at that. He didn't really account for the greens and the reds correctly, so it wasn't gonna happen.
Interesting killer ass there, but effective. I like Jetset's way of doing the transition for the GTR. Seems to work quite well.
I felt like he wasted the Puyo for like no reason there. I think there was definitely better build order. Something more efficient, but if you gotta go fast, I guess you gotta go fast, right?
And Hiku's pulled off a full chain.
I don't think Jetset could have seen how he could keep extending. But I guess it's
And that
okay
cut.
because, yeah, Hiku's cut. It could have been a lot longer, but it wasn't. Oh?
Building vertically is definitely difficult with
Yeah.
those longer chains.
So one of the hardest things that I've been trying to learn with like you know, long GTR is that usually what you do is you have like this complicated like stack of multiple different colors alternating. So like you can like easily cut your chain into a harassment. But if you miscount the colors just by one little with one little mistake, then it ruins everything. So yeah,
Some
stacking
harassment
vertically is
there.
definitely very hard.
Very interesting harass that happened from Jetset. Somehow it's a struggle to make the chains work.
Oh, nice rush. It's gonna go into an all clear too.
Not really.
Oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, but Hiku has like a 6. That's gonna counter by a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
That could have been good.
Could have, but thing is, you start hitting diminishing returns. Like when you see like an all clear start with like a 3, 4, or 5 or 6 chain. Usually, once you hit like a 4 or 5 link, like you can get the all clear, but it gets like really risky because at that point, the speed for a 4 chain to clear is enough to add on 2 more links, and that's really fatal if your opponent does manage to do that.
And if they pick up on it.
Yeah. Faster they react, the way harder it gets. So if you're gonna go for a 4 chain or more all clear, you really need to calculate the risk really well.
It looks like Jet Set took it there. It looked a little bit risky at first with the transition, but it ended up working out because it added just enough to for sure kill Hiku.
Yeah, so wait, have you been keeping track, like, haven't most of Hiku's losses just been from like his chaining being a little bit shakier, right?
I think so. That's mostly what I've been seeing.
Like, Jet Set's a lot more capable of churning something out really fast, whereas
clear
Hiku
over
needs a lot
there.
more time.
Not quite enough. Good games from both players.
Alright, who next?
Okay, so if you're a novice, go look at it intermediate and bit.
Oh, Weave versus Fresh Salad from the advanced bracket.
Oh, that should be an interesting match. I played against them both in the
Yeah.
tournament last month.
I've been watching Fresh Salad play Puyo a lot lately too, because he streams Puyo Tetris. So he's been improving, I think. I think he just needs to focus. I just don't think his vision for the chaining forms is strong enough just yet, but he's getting there. Like usually he does something like kind of weird and messy, just because he's not seeing the form all the way. But with some more practice, he can get it.
I think he's struggling to build because he tries visualizing it, but he's very inconsistent with reading how it should drop.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, consistency is key for chaining. Like, he probably knows what he's supposed to be doing, but he doesn't have enough experience with the build orders to see what the most optimal way to do it was.
And he's very suspect to rushes as well.
Yeah, it's a little
He
bit
seems
slow.
to be very slow.
Disaster. Juggernaut. Disaster.
Oh, this match is really dragging on. I really want to see it like unglitched. Just kill each other.
We gotta fix that bug, man.
One day.
It's really just a problem with the RNG, but
Really?
it's a tough one to figure out. Oh no, that unsafe GTR. It always gets me because I learned really hard not to do that.
So Shiro's comments on Fresh Salad's playstyle is that his chain looks alright, but too many aren't being used to build a chain. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So basically, like, just throwing a lot of Puyo out. in
Yeah,
other words.
look at his 5th and 6th column. Like, there's probably some way he could have used that better, I think. But look at Weave's chain. Wow, like, kind of broke everywhere. No way he could beat that.
私に逆らうからだ。
So Fresh Salad is running into a problem right now where, like, he kind of sometimes when you build GTR, you get like too many of all the colors, or like just like a little bit of all the colors, right? So then you try to space it out to plan for like a GTR or sandwiches. But then the RNG proceeds to screw you over again by giving you a lot of only some other colors. So that's the problem he ran into there, because he couldn't really get a good tail going. Because he couldn't visualize properly. Like, you guys kind of get what I'm saying? Like, if you have enough of the, like, certain colors to get part of the form made, then you can visualize easier how you can keep going. But if if the game only gives you like a little bit of everything, it's really hard to see how your chain is supposed to come together.
What ends up happening is also if you have a lot of unused Puyo that aren't used for your chain, and you have to continue playing after your chain is set off, it becomes really difficult to visualize anything.
Yeah, so usually you have to BS something really suboptimal because, like, you know, they weren't in a good position to come together. I hate that the most, because usually I'm struggling against the Japanese players like that, where like you counter each other just barely, so you have to have very fast and efficient struggle chains. Like
The struggle chains make the battles really tight.
Like usually you think you kill each other after your main chains. No, against the Japanese players, it's like sometimes they drag it out. And like just the smallest mistake from reading their chain wrong through the garbage, like, kills you. That's like one of my weaknesses. Like, I can garbage read my own chains, but like other people's, it just gets like exponentially difficult.
Why? Oh. That chain's has a possibility of cutting.
Wow, I feel like that wasn't really the best way to extend for fresh salad. Like, do you see how the greens are in column 3? Actually, what he could have done differently is like put the greens in column and then column 1, and it would have tailed, you know, tailed on top of the transition.
Very inconsistent, but he's doing that. Sherbroll says that he needs to set up fusion or harassment for colors, so he can't use to extend or will cause a color conflict in the future.
Yeah, so that's the general rule for building more efficiently. Setting up a harassment or just fusioning it. Setting up a harassment is usually easier because, you know, you just do whatever. But fusioning it is ideal.
Quick rush from fresh salad.
Looks like Leaves got his chain going off now.
Very nicely done.
By Weave? Oh wow. Weave? I mean, it's kind of a weakness that his chaining is this inconsistent, but, you know, it's there.
It works.
The only problem I see for him, like, in the immediate future, if he wants to improve as a player, is that, like, this messy chaining style that he's doing right now, like, he has to change it dramatically to learn something more, at least more formal, I guess. Something that's more space efficient. Because look at the right side. He's wasting all those pieces just to raise up the transition high enough. His tail, if he knows how to do the reds, I guess it could work, but I don't think it's there. And yeah, just generally, it's just too messy. There's a lot he needs to change. And a lot of habits he has to break.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, the fresh salad isn't gonna spot either. Look, he doesn't have enough yellows for the tail to work. Yeah, he didn't plan out that part.
Hiromidori wants to know what the name of the music is.
Oh, the last track?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was from the Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2. It's really nice that the Atlas and Sega merger happened because, like, I'll have an excuse to put SMT music on my stream.
It's also an excuse to, like, get localization for Puyo done.
Yeah, right?
Fresh salad read that quite nicely.
And fresh salad takes it.
Alright, hey, so let's watch Shiro Brawl versus Shining Yoshi. This is from the expert bracket.
Just started.
I'm trying to remember what phase Shiro Brawl is at with his chaining. I think he's actually getting really good at making like harassments everywhere, but also being stable enough with the chains to be like, you know, you actually have to fight the harassment battle because he can beat you in length too.
Yeah, just right at the end there, we could see he was doing some very quick harassment.
Yeah, quick and gigantic harassments that weren't putting him in a bad position either. So right now, look, Shining Yoshi's transition is kind of not together just yet. Shiro harasses now, then he's kind of screwed. Oh, see, there you go. No space for anything. So Shiro needs...
Nice.
Wait, no. Yoshi's about to set off a 4. Shiro can't fight back with this. He needs to set off his main chain. Oh, he didn't read it. I wonder if Shiro could have done anything though. Oh, what?
CrashX101 says, "Hey S2, congrats on getting a shout out from the Sonic Twitter guy. That's a neat poster you sent him."
Oh, wait, where was it said?
Chat window.
Oh. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Crash. Yeah, that poster I sent home, that was drawn by Kai Getsudo on Twitter. So if you want to print it for yourself, then just hit him up. He's got it. So like, he was at Anime Weekend Atlanta a couple months ago in September, and he's like, he's actually, so he's an artist that actually works for the production company that draws the, you know, the Archer TV show.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. He works there, but he's also, you know, a freelance too. So he had his own like artist alley booth at Anime Weekend Atlanta, and that's where me and Tucker bought prints of the Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine poster from him. It was only like
It's
what, like
definitely-
$10?
Definitely a very cool poster. Do we have a link of it for people who haven't seen that?
It's like the pinned tweet on Kai Getsudo's Twitter. I could pull it up really quick.
Very sloppy response from Shining Yoshi. He couldn't really do anything.
I think the difference between how Shiro is playing versus the mid-level guys, like Shiro and the mid-level guy are kind of around the same skill, but it seems like Shiro Brawl against Shining Yoshi, like his harassments are just coming out at a much more uncomfortable time for Yoshi. And not to mention, like, you know, Shiro's actually really good at chaining too, so like he can't keep up. Like, see, Yoshi's transition, well, his whole chain is just kind of blocked. Now he has like very little left.
Oh. That might not work well. Sure,
Yeah.
Brawl capitalizes on that.
Shiro, yeah, after a certain point, Shining Yoshi lost sight of like what chain he could even do at that point. So he was just struggling. Oh, look, Shining Yoshi's blue in column 1. That's gonna fall down and cut. I hope
Oh.
Shiro sees that. Oh, look, Shiro just set off his whole chain, or part of it. Well, either way, Yoshi's chain was going to cut too early. And Shiro could have beaten that regardless.
You think he realized that a little too late?
Yeah. Wait, who realized what?
Shining Yoshi.
I think
Did
so.
he realize a little too late and thought, oh, okay, so how do I fix that?
I mean, it doesn't look like he was going to be fixing it anytime soon. He was trying to focus on the frontal extension. So there was too much for him to worry about against an opponent like Shiro, who's going to punish him for mistakes like that.
It's definitely easy to miss something like that too, especially because it's so disconnected that you might not even see that conflict.
Oh, look, Shining Yoshi's chain is in a really bad spot right now. He needs a lot. Do you see the 2 reds he needs in column 1 and 2? That's not gonna happen. His chain just doesn't complete. Oh, he's dead.
The chain didn't look too bad other than the botched transition, but unfortunately, there was just not enough time to get everything fixed.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like Yoshi's gonna try to harass with that in the middle. But
It looks like it.
Shiro has
And he
something much
does.
huger built in return. And
Oh.
Yoshi has no yellows. Oh, he was one piece too late. That sucks so much. The thing is, Shiro just had like a much bigger retaliation built. They're like already prepared. So it was just too risky for Yoshi to be poking like that. Unless he would be confident he could set off his chain fast enough.
Some very nice sandwich by Shining Yoshi.
Yeah, he learned to spam that pattern really cleanly. And pretty consistently too. But that's kind of nothing compared to like having to fight off harassments. Oh,
And Shirobald sends his full chain.
full chain.
Or is it? Or is it?
Oh, dude,
It
if
isn't.
Yoshi was just one piece too slow, then he would have died. He got really lucky in that part, since, you know, he was stalling.
A nice power chain by Shiro, but it definitely wasn't enough for that.
Hmm. So Yoshi's actually pretty stable this time around, but he's not being very aggressive. Whereas I think Shiro's thinking of how to attack right now. Oh, wait, that's 2 all in for Shiro. Oh man.
And he responds.
Yeah, Shining Yoshi has actually a decent chain going on this time. So I hope Shiro has something planned.
Eats green.
And it looks like that tail worked perfectly.
Wait, isn't Shiro's chain kind of crazy? Look at that.
Oh wow.
Nice reversal.
Wait, this is gonna be a really good tail. Wow. Wow. Yoshi really was
That's
not
impressive.
expecting that.
Good round.
Oh, why did Yoshi place the yellow like that at the top?
Very, very.
Well, he'll have to clean that up at some point. Like soon. I guess he's gonna harass or not? That's starting to look too long to be a viable harassment. What is he doing?
Oh,
Oh, I guess he's setting it up to power, but he's too slow. Oh,
going to
will
have
Shiro
to
notice that
evolve.
this thing will cut early? Oh wait, there you go, it works. Never mind, I read it wrong. But, oh actually that's actually really long from Yoshi. Shiro probably can't beat this? Wait, yes he can. Wow, that's a nice tail.
Very well done.
Shiro's tails have given him the game twice now.
Yeah, because there's just... The thing about tailing is... Reading them is really hard because... You know... It's spaced out in a way that's not natural, I guess.
And especially, it's right at the end of the chain, so
Yeah.
it has the most to benefit from power.
Yeah, so it just brings an unexpected factor in where like you don't really know how strong your opponent's chain really is because you can't read the tail in time. So that really affects your decision making. Okay, next match. Who's someone exciting?
Gecko is going against Boardman, I think.
Yeah, they just started.
Keiko versus Zeph. Actually, I kind of want to CC. Wait, no, they're almost done. Who are you guys watching?
Oh, I brought up that Boardman is going against
Gecko
right now.
Okay, cool. Let's watch that one. I think they're actually kinda evenly skilled, maybe? They're both at the stage where they're trying to fortify their visualization of the chains in their head, so we'll see how this goes.
I feel like they both have different strengths, so I'm not really sure where this is going to go.
So I posted my setup for tonight on the Play Puyo channel, and people think I have 3 monitors for some reason. Because
What?
I've only got 2 monitors.
Dude, it really sucks. At this point, all my streaming equipment, like, the point where you start having like 2 surge protectors at your desk, I feel like this you're getting really hardcore at that point. Like, I keep stepping on stuff. Also, my sister's dog, he likes sleeping under my desk where all the cables are. So like, sometimes I'm just doing something and like unplug something. I'm like, ah shit. Like, even when I'm streaming.
That's why you get cats, man.
Dude, seriously, like, this dog, he just always wants a head pat. I was like, no, you're not anime enough for this.
You're not Ugu enough.
Gecko's chain was just really bad that round. But surprisingly, Borderman's chain wasn't strong enough either.
I have a feeling this will have a lot of nail grinding matches.
Yeah, just like drawn out struggles. Cause look at all the unused Puyo on Borderman's side. That kind of irks me. In the sense that like I'm just too used to doing super clean shades.
There's almost an aesthetic quality to a really nice, clean chain.
Yeah, I love it the most. It makes me feel so happy when I get them off.
It's also easy to read for spectators.
Yeah.
I mean, when I look at some chains, I'm like, how do I even read this?
Yeah, I definitely see that with like players like Kuroro or Alf. Their chains were intense. As for like the Western side, I guess like Frank, you could say you can't really read it half the time. Every now and then Shiro and the Millville guy get kind of complicated.
Of course, there's definitely a benefit to not being very readable.
Yeah. So you guys know about the pro player named Popo, right? Like who's from Brazil. His chains are just like off the wall crazy. Just like tail type chains all over the place. They're just very hard to read. So I know like Kumachom had a match with him before. And like really, like pretty much Kumachom was just having a hard time because the chains were so non-standard and things he's never seen before. So he couldn't gauge the strength correctly for his own harassments.
Very weird chain from Gecko's side. I don't know how that meets up.
Yeah, that's not coming together.
At first, it looked like it was going to be some sort of reversible chain, but it didn't end up being like that.
Yeah, he messed up. I don't know how he's gonna keep going.
Harassment.
Yeah, decent harassments, I guess. Boardman, he didn't really build around, like, in preparation for the attacks.
He's steady though.
But yeah, Boardman definitely does have the resource advantage right now. Like, if he can cobble something together, he can shut down Gecko before he can, like, keep going. But he's just going a little bit too slow.
Yeah, it's mostly a matter of time here, but it looks like Boardman has mostly dug out everything, so I'm curious to see where this goes.
Yeah, oh, Boardman just really needs to set this off.
He does.
Yeah,
Well,
but look,
kind of.
the thing is, he just wasn't fast enough. He let Gecko survive long enough to build something. At this point, Actually, no. There's something different about Puyo versus Surule and official Surule. So Hearn actually did, like, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but the margin time is set to 192 seconds instead of 96 seconds. It's a whole 2 extra minutes longer. Personally, I kind of like that because I hate margin time, but also I can understand the value behind it, I guess.
I'm not sure if that was intentional. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
just busy having a look at the brackets.
Yeah, I remember the days when like the target point settings for like Fever 15th rule would like sometimes glitch and be like too low. So like one chains were doing like 2 lines of garbage all the time. Dude, it was so fun trolling people with like one chains. Seriously,
That was pretty funny.
dude, F Fever 15th, like it's so unbalanced the way you gain point fever time from like harassments. It was just so unfair. Spamming one chains over and over. Because like if you think about like mathematically, with enough harassments, you're reducing your opponent's max chain. So if you just spam enough, then they can't really fight back with a decisive chain anymore. At that point, you just spam Fever over and over again. That wasn't really fun.
Yeah, and with Puyo Verse, you can have up to 10 players in a match, which is obviously just insanity and constant harassment.
Yo, I remember one time Hernan pulled out this one special build for like it removed the lock on having 10 players max in online matches. So I think we actually did like a 50-player thing with like Puyo and everyone in there. That was a little too crazy because like I cannot see the screen, but Puyo was shooting these harassments at us, and it was like, okay, I guess I'm dead.
I think there's a screenshot of that still around.
Is there? I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Maybe on the forums.
I actually used to test the program with 1,000 players just to see if it was, working correctly, and that there were no performance issues, which was just hilarious. I mean, honestly, the sound you hear from that is hilarious.
Yeah, and from the way you described how Hernan kind of cobbled together some of the programming for this game, it's surprising that it can handle that much. Xkeeper says, is Puyoda dead? No, he's studying for school. Unlike me, he actually has control over his life and he can decide when to stop playing Puyo.
I actually saw him earlier on today using Puyo 2.
Oh, is it the real him?
I don't know. Looks like they were having like 100 match something.
Oh.
So I really don't know. Puyo rarely does tournaments because he just wats people out afterwards.
Well, I don't know. There's that one time we told him he couldn't play and he was really sad. Because it's like, when we had that one time we had the anti-Japanese and Korean rule. I think he was really offended actually. I felt bad. Like, no senpai, don't go. It's okay though. I think he's still cool with us.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that again.
I mean, it's kind of hilarious having the Japanese players come to kill us. I mean, it feels like an honor, really. So, like, I'm okay with it.
I understand why it was done, but yeah, you can also see why someone might get a little bit offended by that.
I'm really surprised Gecko dug all the way down like that. Borderman just wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, these matches are moving quite slow with all the just struggling.
Yeah, because they're not doing decisive 5 chains. Like, since the power scaling for links 1 through 5 are exponential, it's really, really important that you just take the risk to go for a big 5 to finish off the other person. Like, you never want to drag out matches.
Oh, there we go. Boardman's got something. But will Gecko respond? Nope.
No. Aw. Very slow GTR coming together for Boardman. Whereas Gecko, I don't think he knows how to tail off of that. Or how to finish that transition.
Could have transitioned.
He needs to
using
throw
the
one more green on the
GTR.
left side. Where is it?
It's going to that.
Come on, go. Oh, I guess that's just a...
Oh,
Oh.
5.
No, Boardman's chain is longer.
ラピスラズリードラコスペシャルダイナソニック
Nice cancel and response.
大変だあれ実力が違うよ
That tail isn't very good from Gecko's side. Neither is that transition. He needs too much of the double colors to make it work. Like, how he's gonna get more greens up there? It's gonna take a while. Oh, and now that just blew up. I think Max right now, he only has like a 5 chain if he like really struggles. But then again, Boardman, he's kind of stuck right now too, isn't he? Look at that. He needs to clear those reds and get the green down. He needs to set it off.
Oh,
Go, 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 go! Yes!
シアン
4, 5.
アシットラピスラズリー
Nice response.
Just barely.
大変だ大変だあれ
Excuse us once Mean Bean Machine play appears again.
Yeehaw. Dude, it's... I don't know. I don't like... Okay, for some reason, Puyo versus, when you change the settings on one copy of your client, it changes settings for all of them, which kind of sucks. I don't like how it does that. Because I tried to have one build where it was just the yeehaws for just for the meme factor. But then when I tried to switch back to the characters, like I couldn't. So I had to manually type in all the characters again. That sucked. So no X-Keeper. It's never happening again. I like my anime characters.
シアンセルリアンアシットラピスラズリー
Gecko, why? But it still works. Oh, oh. Cut.
シアン勝ったのか
Looks like we're in round 4.
Hey, we should watch someone else. So, anyone else you have in mind? Who's playing?
We've got round 5 starting for advanced and well, for expert. For advanced, we've got still round 4.
Well, hey, let's watch the middle of a guy versus CCC. We haven't watched CCC play yet, I think.
We haven't. So let me just find that.
プラームボルトリサージフーダルティシエルアークシエルアークシエルアークシエルアーク
There we go. I love when I start around mid-chain.
So CCC is definitely at a disadvantage here because, you know, how do I put this? Basically, the mid-level guy's stats are just all better all around. So unless he pulls out some real trickery here. Oh look at CCC's transition in column 1. That was a
Yeah,
bad
there's
idea.
not needs to have a red there.
Yeah.
Not going to work well. Unless he like cuts it off.
He needs to fix that somehow, but I don't see how he's gonna do it in time. Like, the middle of a guy's chain is about to set off right now. Oh look, he made it even worse. Look at column 1. Oh no.
Oh wow, I didn't even catch that.
シエルアークシエルアーク当然の結果ですわ
CCC needs a green. Okay, he just got the green that he needed.
Is mid-level going for a little bit of harassment there?
I
Yeah.
guess so. But I mean, he doesn't really need to. His chaining ability is just like higher. If he just makes a big chain and rushes, I think he could get it.
I'm actually not sure that he did though. Oh, okay, never mind. It's very clear actually.
It's okay. That was pretty close actually. So
Closer than I expected.
yeah. I really expect middle. What I'm saying is like the middle level guy. He just needs to stably pull off like a 9 or 8 chain really fast. He's capable of doing that, but I don't think he's completely like he's not really adjusting for the opponent he's facing. If that makes sense, like there's a different
Yeah, no,
strategy that will
definitely.
give him faster wins, but he's just not doing it.
Look at the cut from CCC's side. It's looking very bad. Okay, he fixed it now.
It looks like he may have just adjusted though. I
No,
think
look, that blue doesn't really work.
Yeah,
Oh no, this
yeah,
definitely
I'm
doesn't
worried
ever work. There's no time for it to work. Like, how is he gonna get all the blues down there, you know? Since you're gonna be consumed by that blue link in the middle. Will this work? No. CCC can definitely chain, but it's just not fast enough for someone like the mid-level guy.
so far he hasn't been able to take a single match, which is unfortunate because it's not really as far away as it looks. It's just mid-level has the advantage, and there's not really much to say.
Seems to have struggles with transitioning.
Yeah, his transitions have been really bad for some reason, like not counting the colors correctly, and that sets him back in terms of speed too. So he just can't keep up.
Those unsafe GTR starts weren't making it any easier
Yeah.
though.
I feel like CCC could change things if you could somehow muster like some magic force to play a little bit faster and turn out a couple harassments that are just magically well timed, but it might not happen anytime soon. That's something you need lots of practice for. Whoa, wow, too slow on the middle guy's side.
He
But I
went
feel
for
like-
the harassment
yeah.
first, and it looks like going for harassment kind of bit him.
Yeah, it's like basically I would just say that's like an unnecessary risk. Like you don't really need to harass CCC, you know? It's like the middle guy's chaining should be us better. But I do that sometimes too. Like I'm finding a player and like I just want to be really cool and like finish them off with harassments. But then I look at the replay and I realize, oh, I had like this +5 chain advantage, so there was really no reason for me to be trying so hard. So it happens.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
is that cut? No, it's okay, but
It was close though. There's quite a bit going on there.
Just outchained.
yeah, whenever I get outchained but like +4, I just sit there and realize like, wow, I didn't really try hard enough to stop them with harassments. It really sucks.
At this high level, it's very important to read your opponent and see if they're going to be doing like very, very good harassers or very good powers. So it's very hard.
The one thing I get concerned with a lot is just like being able to predict like how well your opponent is going to chain, you know? Like even if you could see that there's a way for them to fix their chain, you also have to take into account like whether you think your opponent knows they can do that. You know? Like taking advantage of like, oh wow, dude, that sucks.
You ran out of space.
Oh no space.
Mid-level's harassment bought him a little bit of time, although I don't think he really needed it.
Oh,
Maybe it was a little overkill.
why? That's completely different from what CCC is usually doing. Is that like a rush? And he's just like slow and confused right now. Hope he gets something together. Well, wait, no, look, the middle of the guy doesn't have his greens there. I mean, I guess this is enough to defend, but
当然の結果ですわ。
the one thing I think the middle level guy could improve on is using his column 1 and 2 space more efficiently. You see how he always just like only does one link with the blues when he does a turnaround for the GTR? Do you see that?
Yeah, definitely could extend that a bit.
Like you could add more padding on top of the GTR to use up more space. I feel like that would be better. That would increase his max chain pretty well.
Nonetheless, though,
yeah.
he
What?
totally swept it.
当然の結果ですわ。
Oh, were you saying something?
Oh, I'm sorry, did that cut out? No, I was just commenting he got the victory.
Yeah. Anyways, like, the thing is, the middle level guy, his max chain is around 10, but like, variance considered, he's kind of lower sometimes. Like, he cuts a lot. So I think knowing how to pad your transition properly in a safe way, but also like a space efficient way, that can go a long way in making you a lot stronger across matches. Okay, who are we watching next? Is one of the brackets done?
No. We've got round 4 for intermediates. We've got round 4 for advanced. We've got a round 5, and expert is on round 5 right now.
Okay, I'm watching Shiro Brawl versus Jet Set.
Okay.
ファイヤーアイスストームタイヤキュート
I think this will be a close one too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, if we compare this to the Shining Yoshi match, like, Jet Set wasn't considerably better than Shining Yoshi in terms of, like, you know, chaining ability. But here, it's a lot closer for some reason. So, I think it might be because, I guess Jet Set knows how to harass a little bit better, I guess? I don't have no idea. We'll see.
I'm not really sure what's going on there, are you?
Oh, look at that harassment from Jet Set.
Oh, wow.
And a
Oh,
response
but
from
I think
Shiro
Shiro
Brawl.
just, like, completely anticipated that. Because he had, like, a holy counter setup made. And
But
that
Jet
tail...
Set's transition I don't think works.
Yo, look at that tail. It was really good. Wow. How did you play in the blues like that? That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
そんな甘くないね
大勝利
So even though Jet Set's trying to play aggressively, I don't think he can keep up with Shiro's chaining ability.
It looks like Shiro's going aggressive again.
Yeah, that's like a really big harassment, but it's not really necessary. Jet Set had a really clean chain going. And that's gonna be pretty strong too. I think that's like 11 or 10? Power 10?
Power 10.
タイヤキュートブレインダムだ充電
Yeah, Shiro went too far with those harassments. Sometimes it's hard to be able to, like, you know, you're building harassment, and after a certain point you accidentally cross the threshold where like you're committed to setting it off. But like, when you look at your opponent, you see that they're actually completely safe, so you have to find some way to scale it back. Either through like fusioning it, or maybe cutting it shorter. Oh,
Nice harassment
dude,
from
I love tails like that.
Nice.
Sherwood.
そんな
a very solid tail there. Very little waste.
So I think they called it like either a Saga special or a Saito special, where you like use like sandwiches, but then you interweave them like vertically, so they chain that way.
Ultio from Jet Set.
Oh, so dangerous on Shiro's part. He was stalling and he didn't really know how to like get the reds there.
Got a tail running. And another Ultio.
Wow.
Yeah, Shiro's chain's a lot worse this time around too. Pretty shaky. Oh, that counters a little bit, but not enough to set Jet Set at a disadvantage where his all clear won't help him as much. So here, yeah, Shiro's very far behind. No space either. Oh, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's raffle time?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't really set up. Okay, which bracket?
Which bracket? Just saw from Twitch chat. But don't know which bracket it is. I know, I think it's intermediate pool and expert pool are on round 5 right now.
Tell me which bracket?
Intermediate and expert.
Okay, intermediate pool bracket. Oh. So let's go away from this match for a second. Which is a nice slide. Oh.
Every bracket. Okay, so all the brackets need to be done.
Okay, do this now then. Set this up very. Oh! Don't look at the screen, guys. You'll see all my personal information.
Only the best streams, X-Keeper. Only the best streams.
John, you're gonna have to rig us up a better raffle looking thing. Like, this is so bad.
We have so much stuff we could do to improve these things, but yeah.
Okay, guys. Raffle time. Who wants to do a countdown? 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, this is for intermediate bracket. The winner of the raffle is Professor Paper Bag. Text that to butt for me. Okay. Oh yeah, last time the bye player won the raffle. Whoops.
So we had to roll again. For intermediates.
Oh wait. Intermediate and novice got merged, so never mind. Okay. Advance. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! The winner is Standard Nerd Boy. Congrats! Why don't people in the stream get anything? Hey, I don't see you fighting. You're just talking, X-Keeper.
People on the stream can get the prize. They just need to also participate.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, the winner of the advanced pool was Standard Nerd Boy 11. Okay, now for the expert pool.
Jet Set won the round for that for the battle that they had.
Okay. Okay. Expert pool raffle. 3, 2, 1. The winner is CCC. Cool.
Okay, I've sent the wrong place. Derp. Let me move that to tournaments. Okay, I've sent that to Buck. Okay, so where are we going now? Who are we watching?
Well, oh, whoa, Jet Set won? What?
Oh yeah.
That's
oh
crazy.
wow.
What? Wow, Shiro, what happened? Well, I guess we'll see. Are we doing top 4 cut again? I don't remember how this works. I mean, anyways, I think there's going to be a top 4 cut for expert bracket, so let's give Butt a moment to give us confirmation on that. Wow, I'm trying my hardest, okay, X-Keeper? Oh, Keiko and Gekko are fighting? Is that part of the next of a fight? Of a tournament match?
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's round 5 of the advanced pool.
Okay, we'll watch that.
Okay. So Shiro Brawl says that he got hit with quite a good dig.
Oh, okay, I can see how Jet Set was winning then. Amazing digging skills, really hard to like fight against. Because if your opponent's that good at digging, you don't really know. Like if you hit them like 2 lines, sometimes they can survive that anyways. And if you don't have top, like once your opponent has garbage on their field, like it gets harder and harder to keep reading them perfectly. So, yeah, I can see how it could be difficult for Shiro to win like
Definitely.
Consistently against Jet Set.
It probably would have been a fun one to watch, though.
Wow, making me feel guilty.
That's what I'm here for.
Hmm.
I'm not too hot about the transition there. He's gonna need another blue.
Yeah, you see how Gekko doesn't have the blue there? Whereas Keiko, I think she's... The one thing I see her doing really often is like, instead of seriously tailing in her first column, she just does the whole stairs power, you know? So, I mean, in one sense, that's okay. But also, I feel like she's not trying hard enough to think of different ways to chain. She could expand her repertoire, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Gekko having trouble with the transition.
Yeah, she just didn't get the colors she wanted in the right order, so she's being forced to clear some Puyo away to make space.
Huh, Gecko is setting off.
6 versus a 4, 5.
I wonder if he just read that. Read the opening.
Maybe. I don't know. The thing about Keiko is that sometimes just the matches where she opens with a pretty bad distribution that doesn't fit the forms that she knows, she slows down pretty significantly, and that makes her susceptible to rushes. So if she could work on that, she will do a lot better.
Gecko working quite nicely around the garbage, but doesn't really quite get it.
As for Keiko's side, Keiko, like, she did get a long chain off, but do you see how, like, she didn't really use the space at all in column 1, 2, or 3? There was just a big height difference earlier that didn't really allow for a longer extension.
I definitely thought I saw what looked like was going to be a tail, but it just wasn't lined up. Uh-oh.
Keiko can fix that. I think she knows what she's doing, but oh, she's just rushing now.
That might be a winning strategy in this case. And it works out about even, almost. Keiko's definitely got the advantage right now, though. A lot more resources on the board while Gecko is still trying to recover.
Yeah, actually, Keiko, she just set off everything right now. She needs to stop trying so hard. Let's go for it. Oh, no! Why?
Oh.
Just set it off!
I wonder
Why
if
did you
she can
tank
dig
it?
this out.
No,
Looks
she
like
should
that's a
have.
yes.
She should have dug down with the
He's going to
blues.
attack
Why did she
now.
put the red? Actually, okay, that worked. It's fine. That was really dangerous, though.
Very, very dangerous. Not very safe at all.
It was a close match, though.
Oh. I don't understand what Gecko's doing.
Well, it worked in a sense. I guess Keiko just didn't have much to answer for it.
Expert says he's mostly giving me crap because it's his job. What? But I thought your job was to run the cutting room floor. Oh, hey. Gecko's reds fall down really well. I don't know if that was intentional though. Probably not, but really cool.
An intentional tail, perhaps?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Keiko-
but
Keiko really wasn't expecting that. What are you gonna say?
oh, I just think maybe that was just some garbage Puyo that weren't really being used.
Yeah.
Which kind of works out sometimes. Because you can see a little bit of extraneous Puyo all over the place. Which is, it's to be expected. It's definitely very difficult to get an efficient chain. Especially, at some levels of play.
Oh, look. Keiko's kind of stuck with her transition. Do you see that? Somehow the greens need to come together. Like two separate sets of greens. And so she didn't really plan that out.
Very nice read from Gecko, though. Bit of a risky one. He's going to cut the chain.
No, Gecko!
Yeah, Gecko's chain doesn't really work too well.
But is Keiko gonna get her yellows in time? Wow,
The
that
answer is
sucks.
no.
Okay. TBH, Gecko shouldn't have like the lead right now. Keiko, I know she can do it. She just needs to be a little safer. So
Yeah, it's really the safety that's killing her. I mean,
Yeah.
Gecko could easily win this if she doesn't pull it together and play a little bit safer.
well, Keiko just completely changed it up. Now she's doing GCR and on the left side too. Like, oh, look how safe that chain is then. Look how high she stacked the blues. That's the
Wow.
tank garbage. So she's fine. Oh,
Thunderstorm.
hey, Gecko's actually chaining really well this round. Okay, not anymore. It was almost there though. I think he could have set that off and it would have been bigger.
Yeah, if he was just a little bit faster, but I don't know if he realized that. I think he may have hesitated a little bit there.
This chain looked like it was safe, but it really wasn't. I think he I think he noticed a little late that his chain had a little bit of a cut.
I don't know why Gecko didn't. Whoa, what? Well, that kind of breaks everywhere. What's he gonna do now? Oh,
Gecko's
what?
got a response for this, but
He's gonna try to
it's not
rush
very
it?
safe.
Thunderstorm.
I mean, I guess Keiko's in a pretty bad position now. She doesn't really have anything. But if she just speeds it up a little. Oh, there you go. With some greens, Gecko is kind of finished. Oh, why is she taking the risk for that? No! She should have just set off the reds.
And there she's done.
Yeah, that was an unnecessary risk right there. Should have been observing to see that Gecko really didn't have much in terms of length. If she just set that off.
Nice flat and clean GTR start. Let's see if they can sustain this. Guess the answer is no.
Well, Gecko didn't really get the tail right. I don't think that works. Oh, that breaks pretty terribly.
And
So far
Keiko was
behind.
ready for that.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm surprised he didn't set that off, even if it wasn't enough.
勝負あったな
So,
You know what? How many viewers does the stream have? Did we get a
20.
what? Wow, a lot of people came out. Unexpected. Oh, but 20 people is not enough to get quality options. That sucks.
Thunderstorm.
So one really amusing thing about running Puyo versus TV at night is that apparently you only need like 5 viewers max at like 4 AM to have Twitch grant you quality options. Which is really convenient because your quality options last for the entirety of the stream from then on.
That's pretty weird behavior.
Thunderstorm. Stay safe.
But hey, I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, it's like my workaround for not having Twitch partner status. I think at this rate I'm never going to get Twitch partnered before like real life sets in, so I kind of give up. Whatever. I mean, now that a localization finally happened, like I can actually have fun with this game. Oh, look at
Not
Gecko's.
sure what Gecko did there.
Yeah, that's really bad. That transition doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was meant to be GTR or
Oh no,
what.
look, it was like a submarine instead. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nice!
just-
And
that worked.
Keiko didn't have her yellows.
この俺が
完璧です
I think what
I didn't
Keiko really needs to
expect
do right now is like realize when she has the lead in terms of chains and just set it off. Cause she was like plus what, 3 or 4 in that time? Like there wasn't going to be a way for Gecko to catch up with his current abilities.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's still got the lead right now.
Yeah.
Thunderstorm. Stay safe.
Oh hurry Gecko, get the yellows! He stalled. It could have happened though.
Just a little bit of hesitation.
勝負あったな
bit of a freeze.
Oh, Keiko rushing again. But Gecko can make it.
He's ready, but doesn't make it. Just barely.
I mean, that's still enough to put Keiko at a slight disadvantage, because just working around any garbage on your field can be troublesome sometimes. Like, I think Keiko's maxing out at like 4 right now. It looks like she has a lot on her field, but it doesn't come together.
That works.
Oh, okay, that's good. She cobbled something together really well. So now she has the lead.
Doing well, Wiz.
Hey, so did we end up doing top 4 cut or not? Or did Bud just end it there? I think what happened was he changed the structure so that top 4 cut happens in the Advent League tournament or whatever. So yeah, Expert is done.
Okay. So they're leaving that for Advent, I think. Gecko's in a very favorable position right now. Just needs to get those blues. Oh, there we go.
Oh, the pool has 12 plus players. Okay, I see. Oh yeah. It's unfortunate that we didn't have a big enough turnout today, but maybe next time. After all, Puyo Tetris is getting localized. People surely want to level up their skills, right? New talent, bright, shining souls, new blood, people to beat.
More people to dash. Come on, you gotta be excited about breaking some souls.
Hmm? What? Why would we be excited about that? People, I believe in people's hearts, okay? They can handle the brutality that is Puyo Puyo.
Now available for pre-order on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, coming spring 2017.
And PS4.
Actually, I think I might start streaming Puyo Tetris Ranked again next week. Because the Korean and Taiwan versions are coming out. So, like, there'll be a lot more people on Ranked to fight. I mean, I already maxed out my ranking, but more people to fight. Whatever.
Okay, start.
I want to see the skill level of Taiwan and Korea because I don't really know since like a lot of the veteran Puyo players from Korea, I think they retired. So I don't know what the shape of their scene is like right now.
It's very unfortunate. I certainly enjoyed watching Toyota's playstyle.
Yeah. Dude, those perfect sandwiches, I wish I could end up like, I wish I could play like that. They needed Crazy Tails too.
It looks like X-Keeper is gonna get his wish. He said, I'm rooting for Keiko personally.
Gecko's struggling a lot, but he can make it back if he digs properly. Oh!
Oh!
Whoa! What?
Wow! Going into the
Clutch.
final round, 9-9.
Match point.
And I think it is as you said, is too. It's a lot of prediction, and if you need to finish off your opponent, do it like as soon as you realize that the opponent has nothing left.
think their endurance is wearing down a bit.
Yeah, maybe it's the effect of like, what are we on? The 2.5 hours now? Actually, a really long time to be fighting.
Absolutely. After an hour, my chains certainly go down the drain, so it's definitely surprising to see these people still able to chain at all at this point.
I mean, that's their future if they
Oh.
want to keep playing Puyo. What? Did it disconnect?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it was just
Seeing a
lagging.
bit of lag here.
Oh, Keiko's like on the verge of dying. Wow.
Oh,
what?
wow,
No,
this
she
is
has
gonna
no
be
space
crazy.
left. She can't make it.
No space.
Dude, that sucks.
Wow. What an uneventful end though for that awesome set of matches.
The game.
Yeah, that was pretty
freeze for a
exciting. I can't
second.
believe Gecko actually managed to like cross this like skill gap and still managed to come out on top.
Definitely very nice playing by both of them.
Oh, Keiko's
Little
server
bit
game
of a
froze.
glitch.
Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh. Very unfortunate.
Is there any other matches you can watch?
I think we're all done.
We're all done? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one was going on pretty long. Okay,
Wow.
here, I'll report the score. You know, hey, John, do you remember the Puyo versus One days? The one that where we ran on Multimedia Fusion?
Oh my goodness. I'm
Oh,
so glad we're done
God.
with those.
Dude,
That was amazing for what it was, but holy hell.
you know, actually, my computer couldn't even run it at full speed. So if you were watching me play, like, I was playing like crap because my game was lagging all the time.
I had a Core i7 and a GTX 285. It was just not going to run at full speed.
That was so bad, but those were the dark days. Like, can you believe the socioeconomic barriers to success in Puyo Puyo? Just because the computer can't even run the game. And, you know,
It
no
was all we
localizations.
had.
Yeah, it was all we had.
We had to hang on to our hopes and dreams with Multimedia Fusion.
Anyways,
Oh.
well, that was really awesome, guys. Everyone coming out to play. So, wow, I didn't have an outro. Here, let me like rig this really
Games
quick.
to everyone.
Here, everyone, close your eyes, but keep watching the stream.
Good games to everyone that participated. It was really fun watching you guys.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed a lot of those matches.
Yeah, those are really fun. And I think our commentary actually went. Actually, I think this is the best our commentary has been in all the tournaments we've done so far. So, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so make sure you follow Puyo Nexus on all of our social media accounts, and you should follow me too, because I talk about Puyo a lot. Oh, and if you have magic money to spare, you can also donate to our Patreon. We're still $8 away from a stream where I have to wear a dinosaur costume. So, if you wanna contribute to that, that would be great. Yeah. Thanks for coming out to watch. Make sure you buy Puyo Puyo Tetris Switch or PS4 when it comes out in English in, I guess, May. We'll just say that. Sometime during the spring. And yeah, follow us for more tournament information. So I think the next tournament, actually, we're bringing back the Advent League. So that's going to happen in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going back to bi-monthly tournaments instead of just one.
Well, see you later, everybody.
Yep, see you later.
See you later.